There are rules to this world that no one teaches you. Not in school, not at home, not anywhere. But the men who built empires, who outlasted enemies, who shaped history from the shadows, they knew these rules. Stoicism and Machiavellian philosophy are often seen as opposites. One speaks of inner peace, the other of outer power. But the greatest minds understood that they are two sides of the same blade. Today we look at 5 laws, drawn from both, that separate those who are lived upon from those who do the living. Law 1. Never reveal your full hand. Machiavelli wrote that the wise prince does not show all his strength until the moment it is absolutely necessary. The Stoics agreed. Epictetus warned against broadcasting your intentions, because the world will use your ambitions against you before you ever reach them. Power lives in mystery. The moment you are fully understood, you become fully manageable. Speak less than necessary. Let others wonder. Let them underestimate you. That silence is your first weapon. Law 2. Control your reactions, or someone else will control them for you. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find your strength. This is not passive. This is the most aggressive act a person can perform. When someone provokes you, and you do not react, you have just taken something from them they cannot get back. The man who can be made angry can be made predictable. The man who can be made predictable can be defeated. Stillness is not weakness. Stillness is a fortress. Law 3. Choose your battles with surgical precision. Machiavelli understood that the greatest military minds did not fight every war. They chose which wars were worth winning. The Stoic asks, is this within my control? If not, why are you spending energy on it? Most people exhaust themselves fighting battles that don't matter. Office politics, petty arguments, wounds to their pride. Every fight you choose costs you something. Time, energy, reputation, focus. The powerful are not those who fight the most. They are those who fight only when victory is certain, and the prize is worth the cost. Walk away from everything else, without explanation, without apology. Law 4. Build your inner fortress before you attempt to conquer anything outside it. This is where Stoicism and Machiavellian strategy meet most powerfully. Machiavelli wrote about the importance of strong foundations, that a leader who builds on unstable ground will fall the moment pressure arrives. The Stoics applied this inward. Marcus Aurelius spent decades building a mind that could not be shaken by flattery, by fear, by failure. You cannot lead others if you are led by your own impulses. You cannot build wealth if you are owned by your appetites. You cannot command respect from the world if you do not first command respect from yourself. The inner fortress is not built in a day. It is built in the 1,000 small moments when no one is watching and you choose discipline anyway. Law 5. Always play the long game. Machiavelli observed that most men are driven by what they want right now, and that is precisely why they can be outmaneuvered by the man who thinks in years, while they think in hours. The Stoics called this amor fati, love of fate, the acceptance that everything unfolds over time. That patience is not passive waiting. It is active preparation while others grow restless. Your enemies will burn themselves out. The impatient will destroy their own foundations. The ones who needed to win every small battle will lose the war. You do not need to win today. You need to still be standing when others have fallen. That is the long game, and it is won before it is ever played. 5 laws. Never reveal your full hand. Control your reactions. Choose your battles with precision. Build your inner fortress first. And always play the long game. These are not theories. They are the operating system of every person who has ever built something that lasted. The question is not whether these laws work. The question is whether you are willing to live by them. Subscribe. The next lesson is already coming.